All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. This is the HIGH-5 After Dark podcast. I am your host, Malcolm King from Malcolm&Mary. And today we're going to be rocking and rolling and trying out some of our most favorite products from HIGH-5 at the current point in time. I also just wanted to do a nice little sub theme today, courtesy of Miss Wendy. Thank you. We're going to dive into some of our favorite, how would you call it, Miss Wendy?
Smoking ritual.
Smoking ritual, whether it's you usually smoke in groups or whether you smoke by yourself, everybody does have a certain way they go about their experience. So today we're going to dive into that from start to finish. Some things we like to do beforehand, some things we do during, and definitely some things we do post. But we're going to get into introducing the cast today. We've got Brograss to my left-hand side. Shout out to Brograss. What did we have us enjoying tonight? What are we sampling for everybody?
It is
Oh,
Walden.
Nice.
limited reserve.
Is Pluto. It's super purple.
Nice.
Okay. Nice. And this is it's Walden Farms in the budget tier.
Yep.
And it claims that Pluto is a planet, but it is not.
Well, it said former planet of Pluto. We don't know what the former planet of Pluto smells like.
But it says planet. It says Pluto is a planet on that jar.
Oh, it does?
Yep.
What's up with that company, Jay?
Oh, it does say that. That's funny.
Yep. Pluto, you have been demoted.
Fired.
Does it smell like Pluto?
Yeah, what aroma are you getting off of that?
Man, it's another gram that's just weak.
Really?
The aroma. I'm not getting too much.
Okay. Okay. And there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. When we grind it up, it definitely may come out a tad bit more. But are you getting anything at all? Any sweetness, any diesel, any?
Oh, floral.
Okay.
Actually,
Okay.
yeah. Flowers.
Okay. Deal. And as you were feeling that, what's the texture like on it? It looked a little waxy. Is it dry? Is it dense? Is it?
It's so dark.
Okay.
It's not crumbling. I think it's dry just fine.
Okay. Perfect. Okay.
Not too much bounce back, but
Gotcha.
oh, whoa, there's some smell.
When you broke it open?
Whoa. Wow, you guys.
What are you getting?
Like, man, it's like it's changing. It's like I smell stinky feet, but then I smell like a bunch of like fruity notes.
Do you smell licorice at all?
Not any licorice, no. Wow. All right, I'm gonna grind this up and see if I can release some more smells.
Yeah, definitely grind that and let me know what the first smell that comes out of that, because it looks like Jaeger. I try to look up the genetics of the Pluto, and I can't quite see the. No one really knows the origin of the genetics, but it definitely does have a strong look to it. That's very reminiscent for me. But okay, grind it up. Let me know if anything else pops out of there. Brograss. Miss Wendy, I saw you hold that package up. What was that package?
Yeah. So tonight I'm trying some Mac by Royal Tree.
Okay, nice. Royal Tree. Switching it up. We're not a Falcana girl today. But
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
earlier today we might have been.
Okay. Okay. And then now on that Mac, as you open that, what's the smell you get out of that, Miss Wendy?
So I'm getting real earthy notes and some citrus
Okay.
in there.
Okay. Do you think the citrus is preferred? Do you prefer the actual note of that citrus? Do you like it?
You know, I don't usually go for really heavy citrus flavored strains. But this one was labeled indica dominant, so that always draws my eye. Out of the bag, it's a little dry. It's but we'll see. It's grinding up pretty fine,
Okay.
like
Okay.
really pretty fine. And
Okay.
I'm gonna put this in my bong here in just 1 second.
Gotcha. Okay. Alrighty. And then Z, what do we have you enjoying today for the ladies and gentlemen?
I am trying Artizen's Zero OG.
Nice. Okay. Okay.
And all
the
these
zero-
OG strains, about like, maybe 100,000 years ago, there was a caveman named Og. And and Og is the one who came up with all these original strains. Like Ocean Grown is all made up. It's a guy named Og. He was a really great grower. So this is Og's Zero.
I love it. Okay.
I'm not
It
getting
just
a
so
lot of-
happens that Og lived by the ocean.
Right.
Maybe he did. We don't know that for sure, but it's possible. Yeah.
Right. And then do you think, what is the smell coming off of that one?
Almost nothing.
Wow.
Yeah. Very slight floral.
But almost
very
nothing.
slight sort of skunky weed, but it's slight. There's like almost nothing.
Okay. Interesting. Okay.
And I've been trying to get a smell out of it for a while, but
And you've got it
without luck.
and you've got it in the pipe.
Yeah, I got it in the pipe
Okay.
and I ground.
Okay. Okay, interesting. Okay, nice. All right, Zero OG from Artizen, and that's in the middle tier. That's in the middle shelf. I'm very intrigued to
and
see how that one treats you.
It's a hybrid. So yeah, I'm curious what the effects are going to be like.
Definitely. Okay, I will definitely check back in with you and see how that one turns out. I myself, we today have a gram from Tilted, a lovely top shelf vendor showing some great consistency as of lately. I chose to go with the black bananas today. Black banana cookies. Sorry, black banana cookies. That little guy. Boom. Black banana cookies. And as I open this, that's kind of stinky and musty. It's like an angry musty. It's a cheesy musty almost. Yeah, it's cheesy must and like floral. I do get a floral for sure. I don't get banana.
Any banana? No.
No, I don't get banana at all. But I do get cheese, floral, and feet for sure. And I'm gonna put this guy down just so we can get a good look at it. It really is beautiful flower as well. It seems very dense. I like the way it looks so far. And then we're just gonna go like this. Da-da-da, 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 da-da-da-da. And yeah, you guys can kind of see it already. It's just incredibly glandular for sure. I'm gonna put this down and settle it up one moment. Sorry, guys. Thank you. Boom. There it is. Come back. Come back.
Baby, come back.
Right. Okay, boom. And then this. Ah! It just doesn't love, it doesn't want to love me. Hold on.
Move the weed and not the microscope.
Right. Deal. There you go. Sorry, this is what I'll do. Deal. Awesome. I struggled so hard just now. I was like, okay, you need to come up with another idea. Boom. And I was going to focus in on it. Sorry. But yeah, it really does look really good. Super triked out, as you can see. I thought that the grams were going to be a little bit sticky, but they're actually perfect. They're not too sticky at all. It's freaking frosted. It's so covered. As I squeeze it, it's got a good bounce back for sure. And it does have a little bit of snap, crackle, pop as I squeeze it, as if it's a little bit dry, but really that's okay when the flower is as ridiculous as this is. This just looks so insanely good. Yeah, shout out to Tilted for pushing out some incredible flower. Yeah, you guys can just see it's ridiculous. It does, even the gram, this is very loud. It's super stinky stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to roll this up, and right away, to be completely honest, from a top shelf vendor, this is something that I would expect. So I'm very happy to see that. Cookie-esque nugs. The gram itself isn't the biggest. Because of that, I feel like you just got, 4 little tiny nugs, and they are dense. But yeah, we're going to grind it up and we're going to see how this treats us anyway. I've got my raws I'm rolling a raw today. I'm not going to do the Afghan paper or hemp papers. I like to do the raws every now and then, keep it, you know, super traditional, super classic. I like the way they burn. And yeah, I'm going to let you guys know what this breaks up and smells like as well after I put it in the glass, grinder here. Lovely grinder. Now, as I grind this up, Rograph, did you get a chance to see what that smell was like out the grinder? Did it pop out any more of that aromatic?
Yeah, it really brought out some like a bouquet of flowers with some citrus.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay. And as I grind this up, the lemon comes out a lot. Like it's very in your face lemon. And of course, now I would write that down on a lovely handy sample form. And when it comes into routine, this is just one of my most favorite things to do, whether I'm, you know, smoking by myself, usually smoking by myself. I've got my sample form ready to rock and roll. I'm writing down the top smells that I get from it. Remember, I said this was feet first. Now, as I grind it out, it's got a little bit of lemon. And then also, it's definitely musty. Like I said, it's super musty, which is nice. But the sample form is probably my most favorite ritual to do while smoking. It just helps me be in the moment. It helps me write things down, remember my experience. And yeah, I'm usually rolling up. I've got music playing, some nice rolling music. I either put on some lovely Currency or some Wiz Khalifa, Snoop Dogg, get me in the mood to smoke some weeds. And yeah, kind of start my session off right. Brograss, what would you say some of your favorite rituals to do pre-smoking are?
Pre-smoking.
Yeah. Do you have any favorite?
Well, it just depends on the time of the day. Like, for instance, like maybe during the day on my off days, or like if I work nights, I want to make sure I get like my morning routine done first, because I feel like if I get high before I do my routine, I don't do my routine as thoroughly as I would want to.
Same.
So, you know, that in the morning, and then at night after I get off of work, you know, sometimes it was like the other conversation we had the other night with Turnt Life. You know, he was like, sometimes the best thing to do is when you get home after work, just grab a bong, put in a hit, and just rip it. And then, you know, maybe I'll sit down, then I'll do a dab. And then maybe if I'm feeling frisky, roll a joint.
Right, right. But you gotta, like you said, you gotta sometimes get the wheels turning a little bit. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Exactly. And that could definitely depend on how stressful the day was as well. Sometimes I just need it right away. You know what I'm saying? You need it right away, literally. Like, no, I can't deal with people anymore. I got to smoke my weed, you know? Okay. But how is the flavor on that so far?
Wow. It's unique. It's like spices a little bit, almost like cloves.
Okay. Okay. And now, is the clove overpowering? Do you think that you're able to, you know what I mean? Do you think you prefer, is there any other flavor that's coming out as well?
And it still has that floral background to it. So it's smooth. I like it.
Really? Okay. And I will say this in particular, that farm Walden, this is their greenhouse rainwater reserve recapture, meaning that they're using rainwater capturing systems and then using that water for their product. I thought that the rainwater recapture that I got was so incredible. I contacted them personally and was like, please, 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 can we have more of this in our dispensary? Because we only got it as a sample. It was so smooth, burned so slow. And the thing is, it doesn't look the best. It's an outdoor grow. It's a greenhouse grow. It's a little scraggly, but man, the way it burned was like, I thought it was like half wax, half weed. You know, I literally thought it was half wax, half weed. Like, it was insanely good. And I went to inventory and was like, please. I was like, can we please get more of these strains in from them? Because it's insane. You know what I mean?
Is that like the double Durban or something?
Yeah, it was a Durban cookies.
Durban cookies.
And,
yeah.
and a raspberry Skywalker was the other one. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Both of them. Ridiculous. And I was like, what? Like, why don't we get the other Waldens? Why don't we get the greenhouse special reserve Walden? But yeah, nevertheless, I completely agree with what you're talking about, Brian. I experienced that firsthand, and I was like, they're on to something. That could be in the top shelf as far as I'm concerned. But the flavor on it's good. Is it smooth? Scale of 1 through 10, how smooth would you say?
I would give it like a solid 7.5, 7.5.
Nice. Okay, nice. And now, Brokers, I'll come right back to you on that one. Miss Wendy, how are the onsets of that experience so far? Did you get a chance to get a good dial in on the flavor at all?
It's a little sharp.
Okay.
Little bit of cough inducing. As far as the flavor goes, it has real earthy notes to it. But a little bit of citrus. I didn't taste a whole lot of citrus. But yeah, it's relaxing. It's fairly euphoric.
Okay.
I'm feeling good.
Okay. Okay. Now, do you have any famous or classic rituals that you go through during your session? Is there anything that you like to do that you usually do halfway through smoking? Whether it's you get a glass of water, do you usually have something you're snacking on while you're smoking? Are you usually watching something? Are you usually listening to something? Do you listen to podcasts while you're enjoying your weed? Do you like looking at other pictures of weed while you're looking at weed or smoking weed?
I like to watch cartoons when I get high. Usually adult cartoons, but again, if it's middle of the day, Teen Titans Go.
Nice. Is that your favorite?
It's my favorite daytime cartoon.
Nice. Hell yeah. Okay. Nice. Okay.
I'm just forever 12, so
To be completely honest, there's worse ages. Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely. Okay. Now, as you are smoking, did you how smooth would you, and you said it was a little bit, it had bite to it.
It has a little sharp, yeah.
Sharp. Okay, I like that term. Scale of 1 through 10. How smooth? Does sharp mean less than 5? Does sharp mean a 6?
I would say about a 6, yeah.
Okay. Nice. Okay. But have you been how should I say? Is it worthwhile? Do you think that it's potent and that's why you're coughing? Or do you think that it's just a little bit harsh and maybe that's why you're coughing?
I'm feeling like it's fairly potent, that it's more potent than harsh.
Right.
But it's really kind of, like I said, euphoric.
Okay.
Feeling
so
really
far
good about things right now.
Okay. Totally. Okay. That's a quick onset. Remember, we just started. So I'm definitely excited to see how that continues to progress. And that's the Miracle Alien Cookies from Royal Tree.
Yes.
Miracle Alien Cookies is infamous for making me sarcastic. So I want to see how that one bodes for you. Because no matter who I try it from, I'm just ready to talk SHI, what.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm just ready to have a blast. So it makes me very playful and joyful. Relax, but playful and joyful. Okay. Now
brings that New York out.
Yeah, very much so. Very much so. And then I get upset because I don't have chicken parm. Z, what do we have? How has that high progressed so far? Did we get a flavor profile on that yet?
Not much of anything still, as far as flavor wise. It's a little bit skunky, not very much. It's a little bit floral, not very much. Good thing is the ash is white.
Right. Very.
And I'm feeling it a little bit in my cheeks and my forehead, but I don't feel really out of it or anything yet. It's just starting to hit me a little bit.
Okay. Are you getting any pain relief in your body so far? I know that your back is a big target area and usually it's something you're looking for.
Mets, not so much just yet. I do feel a little more just chill, my anxiety's lowering.
Okay. Now,
urge to kill fading.
Okay. Good. This is good. Would you say, okay, so ready? And that one, remind the people what that one was, Z. Which one was that?
That is zero OG from Artizen.
Okay. Now, out of the things from Artizen, Do you think this is ranking in maybe your top 3 tries so far? Artisan's done
No,
something.
there's stuff from Artizen I like way better than this.
Yeah. Artisan's good. I was gonna say Artisan. As soon as you open it, you're like, it doesn't have much of a smell. I was like, it doesn't have a chance. I was like, I'm gonna ask you this question, but I know that strain doesn't have a chance. So
it ain't Dutchberry.
right, that's for sure. That's for damn sure. That
It
smells
ain't
like
super lemon smack.
yeah. I'm not even gonna jump on that topic because I won't stop. I got a little bit of that left over. But okay, so Ready Z, what do you think some of your favorite rituals when it comes to smoking are? Do you have any rituals? Is there a certain setup that you need when you are smoking weed?
Well, first I have to survey the vast landscape that is my stash.
To the landscape.
To the landscape that is my stash. You see all that?
Love
And then
it.
That's
I
a lot
have
of
to,
stash.
Very
pick
much
the
so.
appropriate thing for my mood.
Right, right. And it's funny, as you say that, picking the right thing when you get over 100 different things looking back at you is hard. it's very hard. And then
But I can be specific.
yes, yes. And then it's very difficult because you're like, well, this is getting old. So you gotta try and do it in chronological order and in the mood that you're feeling as well. I always try to like get to the earlier things, and then I'm like, well, darn it, now I'm not gonna get to this thing I just bought today.
Well, if it gets super, super dry, just mix a little gelato into it and it's okay.
33.
33.
33. Shout out to all the gelato 33. Shout out to Mount Baker. Thank you. Shout out to Artizen for being so consistent and amazing. We are going over the 0 OG, but Z, effect-wise, how is the Artizen comparing to the other strains that you've tried? Might not be the flavor, might not be the smell, but is the Artizen there?
It's still a little early, but it's feeling decent so far. Like, I've got some stuff going on in my face, some tingles, feeling a little bit in my shoulders, which is a good sign that there might be a body buzz coming.
Okay. Maybe just a creeper.
Yeah, it's just a little slow taking off.
Okay, which is okay. Hey, which is okay.
As long as my plane takes off.
Yep, as long as my plane takes off. You don't gotta go 100 on the runway, that's for sure. Okay. Now, one thing I will note too, as for the black banana cookies from Tilted, big shout out to Tilted. I thoroughly enjoy the flavor. The flavor is actually quite quite corresponding to the smell. It really is full. The lemon is coming through. It is quite cushy. And it's actually more chocolatey. It's got like a lemon chocolate, like a lemon chocolate kind of floral going on, which is great. And you know what that chocolate is? The smell of the feet and the must is translating to that chocolate. Just like how when you smell cheese and cannabis, it doesn't taste like cheese. It's just an umami kind of, flavor. This is what the feet and the must are translating to when it's combined with that floral lemon. It's equaling chocolate. How feet, must, and lemon equal chocolate, I'm not quite sure, but this is why Mary Jane is so magical and she's so beautiful. And we appreciate her so much so. It's so chocolatey, that's funny. And then also, it burns quite well. It's not going out. Of course, it finally just went out. I didn't have to light this again at all, and I'm damn near, 70% done with it. And I've just been talking and rambling, so that's definitely been a reason why the joints on here do go out a lot more often than not. But white ashes, 1,000,000,000%, you know what I'm saying? So lovely. And it burns so well. When I break it up, it seems as though it's dry. It seems as though it's going to be the type of flower that's going to be difficult to roll. By difficult to roll, as we always talk about, it's things that are maybe, they break up more like jagged leaves than they do break up like kinetic sand. So this one broke up not as uniform, so it was more difficult to roll in that instance. So I was like, darn it, it's probably not going to burn as well. However, the grow is so well executed that the flower kind of acts like kindle. you know what I'm saying, it burns like kindle. So it takes up very well to the ember when I inhale. So it doesn't go out at all. It doesn't burn super fast. It's still got a lot of density. It doesn't run at all. It stayed even this entire time. Like I said, I haven't even had to play with it. Lovely. They've done an excellent job. I haven't been disappointed from Tilted yet. So that's a very, very good deal. And just also to add on to what Z said, you know, and what Brian said in advance to pre-session, a nice little ritual I like to do is I'll do a little bit of something to either get my blood flow up so I can better gauge how I'm feeling. A lot of the times, exercise itself releases even just a quick amount, even 1 minute of like jumping jacks or 1 minute of, you know, squats. It'll release your endorphins to kind of help, if it's like super early in the morning, wake you up. So a lot of the times I don't know what mood I'm in yet because I'm still drowsy. So sometimes you got to get up, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes after work, you got to get up too, you know what I mean? Because you're super tired. So, and then I kind of gauge what I want to, you know, choose. And then my most favorite ritual of all, I'll smell everything. I smell everything twice, sometimes 3 times. A lot of the times it's funny, I'll try to rip the labels off of things and just go off of what smells best at that point in time. Funny, you'll trick yourself. You'll see that it doesn't always matter if it's sativa, hybrid, or indica. Sometimes you just need that smell. That's what rings that bell. That's what seems attractive to you at this point in time. So you should listen to yourself. We're smarter than we think.
That's the terpenes talking.
Yeah, that's the terpenes talking. Those are essential oils which have desired effects. And I'm going to say that 1950 billion times because everybody in the cannabis industry would agree. And then in the realm of grow grass, did you get a chance to try that in the glass as well as rolling it?
Not yet. I'm about to hit it here in the bong, so we will see.
Okay, hell yeah. And just another note on the black banana cookies, you will cough 1 billion %. It's because of the potency, not because it's hot. But it's bomb. Bam, 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 bam. But yeah, nice cloud.
Oh, there you go, Mel.
My nose tingles. All right, bro, Grass, what'd you think? One more.
He's going at it again.
You got it.
Well, there's a little white in there, really tiny white, but through the bong, it's a little bit more overpowering. Get a little runny nose right now.
Really? That's always a good sign.
In your face.
Right. As the bong
Like a baseball
retires.
bat.
Right. As the bong retires, the bong's like, job's done. Okay, so flavor. Scale of 1 through 10, what would you say? Go. Go, Grass.
Ooh, flavor.
Out of the glass.
Out of the glass, I don't like it as much as I liked it out of the pre-roll. So
Nice.
I'd probably just give the glass like a 5, but in a joint it was like a 7. The flower and citrus notes really came out in the pre-roll. I'm gonna hit this again. I want to clear it out.
Okay. And now, Miss Wendy,
Yes.
how many hits have we had so far? Did we get a chance to take any? 2.
2.
Okay. How do you feel?
I feel fantastic.
Nice.
Slow but fantastic.
Okay, so ready?
Yeah.
Miss Wendy, as you feel fantastic, would you say that it is a moderate high? Would you just label it as standard high, or would you label it as too powerful? Do you think you could see yourself finishing an entire bowl of this?
I'll finish the bowl for sure. I don't like to let things go to waste.
As you know, especially, I mean, come on now. Yes, ma'am. But okay, so how long do you think it would take you? One bowl. That's like 0.4 grams.
I'll probably finish off that bowl with one more hit, which I'll probably take here in the next 10 minutes.
Okay. Now, in the next 10 minutes, I want to make sure you get a good, I want the people to get a good look at a nice proper size hit as well. Would you say that your hits are smaller hits? Do you pack smaller bowls, or are these big bowls and you just take larger hits?
I take pretty big hits. They don't translate well because I blow them through my smoke buddy.
No, I meant the glass. I meant the actual. Just look at the glass.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, I'm a little slow.
Wrong speed limit.
Right. Extra slow. I take fairly large hits. Like I loaded about a third of that gram into my bong, ground it up first.
Okay.
And it's a good size, but it's a good size bowl. So, this is more or less where I'm at after 2 hits.
Nice. Okay. Now, as you go through and hit that, do you think that this is, although you might feel as though you're super sedated and you feel very well, do you feel happy? Do you feel excited? Do you feel, what are you eager to do next? What's next on your list? Is it nap time?
It would be if I hadn't just woken up from a nap. It's my day off. Multiple naps are encouraged.
Okay, Royal Kush naps, indeed.
Oh yeah. But I am feeling really good. I haven't really thought about what I'm going to do next.
Cool.
I'm probably going to turn on some cartoons.
Nice, as you should. Okay. And also now, thank you, Miss Wendy. We're jumping to Z. Overall experience. Are we relaxed or are we sedated? How do we feel so far? Are we energized? Are we stimulated?
Yeah, sort of relaxed.
Okay. Would you say that it's more of a head high or a body high?
I feel it in my shoulders. But I think I don't know. It's kind of a little bit of both, but it's not super pronounced.
Okay. It doesn't seem like you are feeling a more pronounced experience. I feel as though your experience is leaving you maybe wanting more of something.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to smoke something else after this.
I can literally hear it in your voice. You still sound sober. It's great.
Yeah.
It's really great. Okay.
Look, Artizen makes a lot of stuff that I love, but this is not one of them.
Fair. Very fair. Big shout out to Artizen. Like we said, as always, thoroughly enjoying their products for the most part. And to each their own as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Can't forget to say that. So important. But now, Z, as you, what do you think you're missing the most? What do you think you don't care for the most? Is it not stony enough? Is it too, awake?
It's not stony enough. Like I'm not feeling it in my head enough. Really
Okay.
not.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I'm only feeling it a little bit in the body. But yeah, the head high is really, there's not much there,
Gotcha.
honestly.
There.
It's like, yeah.
Okay. And also, granted, we're hard to please.
Yes, we are. And we
We
have
are
high
very
tolerances.
Yeah. I love it. Okay. Now, just a little bit of little rapid fire because we got about 5-7 minutes left. I gotta say, I am very relaxed. I can hear it in my voice. I feel very good, but I'm chilling and I'm sedated. I feel as though I don't have the energy to project my voice. So I would definitely label this as an indica dominant hybrid for sure. But it's got a really nice, like I said, that, and it's funny. I would label this as an indica dominant, and a lot of the times with a lot of indica strains, you'll see the name chocolate. You'll see some strains that are sativa based dominant with chocolate as well. But that's why I try my best to, I think I missed the smell of the chocolate, but the taste of it helped me like be like, okay, there's something that's chocolatey in there, and that's leaving a more sedative, relaxing experience. And we love things that are super musty and cheesy as well. So just a nice little, yeah, a nice little warning sign. That was the plant's warning sign to Malcolm to be like, you might like this. And I definitely do. The black banana cookies is quite unique. Like I said, my voice is very soft, but I could go out. I could easily be at a restaurant right now. I wouldn't be eating though. If I was at a restaurant, I wouldn't even eat my food. I feel that way. I would just go and like accompany people or like with my friends. I might not even get a drink. I don't know. I just feel very like conservative. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, I wouldn't think to be as extra. And like I said, I don't really have the energy to even project my voice, let alone like want to go out of my way to be involved in something. This is a good home alone strain. Very much so. Very much so. I can be out in public, but this is a very home alone strain for sure. But yeah, as we get to this rapid fire, it's 12:40. We're gonna do a round group 10 out of 10, or scale of 1 through 10. Would you buy it again? Sorry, got me a little smack. I'm a little stoned off of the black banana cookies. But Brograss, we will start with you. Scale of 1 through 10. Would you buy that again? An overall experience.
So the high is.
And let them know what it is again one more time. Which one is it?
Oh yes, you know, just like the jar says here, I am cozy.
I love that word. I love that word. Great word.
Nice.
I smoked it also through a pipe. The pipe and the bong were a little bit more harsh, but pre-roll wasn't too bad. And the high is a really heavy body high. Like I could definitely go to sleep right now. And I think one of the best ways I could describe it is, I was reading, where was this here? I find myself about to be lulled to sleep by the sweet embrace of the strain's intense body high.
Wow.
Like it is a really strong body high. I would say, like for the budget case right now, it's probably like an 8.5 for the high.
Wow.
The highs, it's like good point. I feel like
that's high
I'm gonna have
praise.
to try some of that.
Yeah. If anyone is looking for a end of the day indica, heavy on the body, sleepy, I recommend this one.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Nice. And would you buy again?
In the budget tier, I would buy it again. If I had like my normal options in the mid tier, I would still buy those over this one. But in the budget tier, I would definitely check this one out.
Okay. Okay. Totally. Okay. Totally. And now, thank you, Brograss. We've got Miss Wendy. Miss Wendy, I'm going to pose this question to you. Scale of 1 through 10. Would you buy it again? An overall experience.
Overall is a decent experience. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. But here's the real talk. I probably wouldn't buy it again unless it came down a little bit in price.
Okay. Which one is this again? Let them know.
This is the Miracle Alien Cookies, or the MAC from
Nice.
Royal Tree.
Okay.
I expect a little better experience from that high top shelf. And it burns a little. It burns in the throat. And I'm having a really hard time kicking that feeling.
And that can hinder the overall experience for sure. That's one of my pet peeves, to be completely honest. Yeah. So
but it is as good a high though. I just can't shake this burning in the back of my throat. So
Right. Right. Sometimes I try water, but even water doesn't even help it. Like the
Right.
water just goes right past it and just keeps burning. It's hard. Maybe aloe vera water. Maybe a thicker, maybe a smoothie.
Somewhere around here in a box, which I'm still living out of boxes. We have dry mouth candies available at HIGH-5 Supply.
High five, supply.
They really make you salivate, and they're sugar free and they're delicious.
They are very good, and your mouth is a waterfall. Literally, after you eat one of those, it's a waterfall. It's quite unique, and it's a nice cooling sensation as well. Those are fun. Those are fun. And then, so would you buy this again? Maybe if it was at a lower middle tier price, or no? There's better options.
If my heavy indica options were limited, I would buy it again. I will maybe take steps to figure out how to have a cooler hit when I smoke the rest of this gram that I bought. So
okay, and that definitely
I may need to pack the bong with ice.
Yeah, definitely. And sometimes I'll even change the piece. You know what I mean? I'll change which bong I'm actually smoking out.
Right.
Or I'll say, no, you know what? I got to roll this one, or I got to stuff it in the cone, just to get a better smoke out of it, or a better experience overall. Okay, deal. Did you give it a number out of 10 overall? Hey, Dow.
I'd say 7.
7? Okay. Okay, totally. Everybody say hi to Dow.
Kitty.
Aw. Okay. And then Z, this brings us to Z. Did you do yours already? No, right?
No.
All right, ready, Z? Here we go. Scale of 1 through 10. Would you buy that again in overall experience?
5.
Okay. At least it's not a 0.
No,
Zero.
It's got white ash. It's quality like smoke. It's not. I mean, it's not overly harsh or anything. Like, so I give it 5 just on the quality of the flower itself, but
Nice.
on it's not really doing much for me personally. Like, I'm not gonna buy this again because I don't know. It's not lighting me up the way I like.
Right. And you don't care for it. And, you know what I'm saying? To each their own. Definitely. Yep. Okay. That's fair enough as well.
Yeah. But if you're looking for like a shouldery buzz, and maybe like some face tingles, I got a little bit of that out of it. So
you know what this sounds like? Something for the people who are trying to sneak being high in public during the daytime. It's not gonna leave you unfunctional, but you get like a little buzz here every now and then. You know what I'm saying? Like that sounds like just a slight little spruce to your day.
I think it could be okay for like just pushing a little anxiety back in your head too.
Yeah. Like a little smoke break when you work at a restaurant.
Yeah, something like that.
Just kidding. Don't smoke and work at restaurants. Don't encourage that.
That never works out.
Right. And that's funny. But okay, thank you, Z. And then it seems as though I'm up next. We've got the black banana cookies. I don't know why I can't really remember that. Black banana cookies from Tilted. Big shout out to Tilted. I would definitely give this one I would give it a 9, to be completely honest. The chocolate was a very nice touch. That was a very nice flavor for sure. No banana whatsoever. No banana in the smell whatsoever. But the smoke was smooth. I thought that the pre-roll burned well. White ashes, all that I could ask for. You know what I mean? It wasn't harsh. I don't have a leftover sensation in my throat. It's lowered my voice, indefinitely. And that's a great sign that I am turned. Even when I do psychedelics, my voice gets very, very low. So this is it means I'm entering that, realm of euphoria, which is great. I feel good. I can feel it all the way down to my hands and my palms, which is lovely. And it's like a psalm. It's like, I just feel like that's going in my body over and over and over again, that vibration. It's a lovely low vibration going throughout my body. Yeah, big shout out to Tilted. They did a great job. I do think that I would buy this again 1,000,000,000%. It's not too outrageously priced. It is in the top tier, but it's, you know, towards the middle or the back end. So worth it, 1,000,000,000%. And it has the aesthetic to go with it. You know what I mean? Like, it looks so bomb. And then the texture is great. And like I said, it burned well. So I like this one. I like this one. And I'll definitely buy more. But I must say, that wraps up today's podcast. I want to thank all my colleagues for coming up. As always, we appreciate it. And for everyone, we will see you all next time. Remember to stay high and humble. Have a good one, everyone.
Have a good night, y'all.
Nice.